senior performance tester.
Yes, go ahead, please.
So I just want to refresh.
Okay,
That
so
is
you are
the
already, yes, please go
yeah.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Yes.
So I'm saying like I just want to refresh.
You are just breaking a bit. Yes,
Yeah,
Suraj.
how about now? Yeah,
Yes,
how about
yes.
now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to refresh all this framework. I have worked on that automation testing. Last
Okay.
I worked on 2009.
Okay.
After that, I just started working on performance testing,
Okay.
and I just want to refresh.
Okay. Awesome. So you have already worked on the automation project?
Yes, right.
Okay. So are you aware of like what framework we are teaching here, and have you went through the course content?
Yeah, I have some knowledge on your like you will be teaching that cucumber BDD framework, right? I have some knowledge on it, but
Yes.
just online different people are showing different activities. Like there is so many way to do that or develop a framework, right?
Correct.
So
Exactly.
I just want to learn someone who is currently working in the industry.
Okay. Awesome. Yes. Yes, thank you, Siraj. So, yes, apart from the people, apart from Siraj, anybody wants to have an interaction with respect to, like, basically, I'm just want to know, like, why you guys are here, like, what are your requirements? Okay, I think I already the content have been shared in the channel, in the WhatsApp channel, like, what will be coverage. But yes, just to understand, like, you people know core Java already, and you guys are have a good knowledge in the Java basics. Like, you have a prior knowledge of some of the basics coding.
Hey Rochana, Shiraz again. I just want to mention something,
Yes.
which is my expectation from this training is we will be develop a complete Cucumber BDD framework using TestNG.
Okay.
We will also include some like a feature file, like some will be just feature file like scenario outline, and some feature file should be reading data from Excel sheet.
Correct.
We will we will also implement like either error report or extend report,
Okay.
and like although taking a screenshot automatically if any test case is failed.
Okay.
Once it's developed, then we will push that all code to the Git, and
Okay.
also we will set up a Jenkins job
Okay.
and running from the complete project in Jenkins whenever is required.
Okay.
That is my expectation.
Okay, got it. Yes. Superb. Yes. So yeah, thank you, Siraj. So people, anybody else who wants to have an interaction, because I just can't call out your names because everybody are new and many people are there. Just to understand your requirements, like what why are you here, like you have a prior knowledge in manual testing, you want to switch to automation, or you have already been working in automation but you have to upskill your automation skills. Anybody else, please? Can you kindly unmute yourself and have a quick interaction?
Hi, Rachana, Santosh here.
Yes, Santosh, hi.
Yeah, whatever, like we are preparing for interview. I'm looking for a change now.
Okay.
In the market, I come up with they asking for BDD framework only, mainly like 80% of the market, and
Correct.
we are not like whatever the topics we covered, like file, step definition file, and TestNG, whatever the topics we covered and we practice, they will be coming up with new questions, new set of questions, and
Correct.
new requirement for we cannot accept the questions and requirement from them. So
Exactly.
to cover up that gap, I am thinking to do it practically because I don't have practical experience on BDD, to be frank. So I want to fill up that gap. So I wanted to join the session.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Yes. So yeah, anybody else? One last person? Your requirements and yes, the same thing. Nobody? Yes, Aarti, you can just unmute yourself and have your talk. Okay,
Hi,
so
Rachana.
yes.
This is Aarti. Actually, I'm a manual tester. I'm just looking for a change, looking to switch my career from manual to automation.
Okay,
And I also have basic knowledge in Java.
okay,
And I have also learned a few tutorials in the YouTube based on the Selenium and the Cucumber BDD framework and everything. So I have a basic knowledge in everything. I'm
okay.
actually preparing for an interview now, so I just thought if this would help.
Correct, exactly. Awesome, Aarti. Thank you. So you have any knowledge in the TestNG or the Cucumber framework?
Yes, I do have. I
Okay.
have. mm,
So you have some basic idea of the like
That's right.
framework. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
awesome. So yes, so yes. Thank you, guys. So let me give you a walkthrough of the content and what this course offers exactly. Okay. So yes, I'll just share my screen. So is my screen visible? Okay. People, can you please acknowledge?
Yeah, I can see your
Ah,
screen.
okay, okay, thank you. Yes. So yeah, so this course, like basically, we have already been, I think it's been already told that the code Java, the session has been started a few 30 hours of the session before, like where we have covered all the basics concepts of the Java, that is nothing but code Java. Okay. So now we will be starting up with the Selenium. Okay. So what I'm planning here is, so the course content goes like this, and this will be the walkthrough of the content. Okay. So yes, so if the people are who doesn't have any knowledge of how to set up the Eclipse, like basically who is from the non-IT background or from the manual testing background, who doesn't have a knowledge in who doesn't have a knowledge in any Eclipse or the setup, I hope people will be already knowing if you guys have worked on the code Java and have an prior knowledge. But yes, in this course we will be covering about how to download the Selenium WebDriver. So because since I'm starting it from the scratch, like this course is all about learning from the basics of Selenium. Okay. So yes, so like how to download the Selenium WebDriver and configure the Selenium WebDriver with the Eclipse. Okay. And yes, followed by how to run the test scripts in the Selenium. Okay. And across the different browsers, that is nothing but the cross browser functionality testing. Okay. So I hope you guys are aware about what is cross browser functionality testing. That is nothing but testing across the different browsers. Okay. So yes, then followed by Selenium as some of the inbuilt commands. So in order to write the test scripts, we should be knowing the basics commands, like what the WebDriver offers. So if the people who doesn't know what is WebDriver or what are the commands available in that, yes, everything will be covered here. Okay. So yes, the browser commands and the navigation commands. So the browser commands, it's nothing but like how the user can navigate from one browser to another browsers. Okay. So there are some inbuilt browsers which will be learning some of the concepts, some of the commands which are available in the Selenium WebDriver, followed by the web element, and how to find the element and find element in the yes, how to find the web element in the Selenium. Okay, so that is nothing but the difference between the find elements and the find elements we have. And we have the handle, how to handle the checkbox in the Selenium. As I just forgot your name, the first person who spoke. Okay, so you were, yes, Sage, I just forgot your name. I'm Siraj, right?
Yeah, Shiraj.
Yes, yes. So as he told, like where he wants to learn about how the functionalities working, how we can automate the like checkbox or the radio button and the drop downs in the web applications. Okay, and as you guys know, like Selenium WebDriver is basically about the web automation and the functionality testing. Correct, right?
That's correct.
Yes, so we have a locators and XPath. So if you have some basics knowledge about XPath, yes, we will be learning about what is the how to find the XPath, what are all the absolute XPath and the relative XPath. Okay, so yes, and how to inspect the elements with the using the web inspector. Okay, so yes, and along with that, you will be learning about the CSS selectors that are available in the Selenium WebDriver. Okay, and you will be having an after that you will be having some of the basics knowledge if you people have already knowledge with the advanced Java. So yes, we will be brushing up few of the Java concepts also. It's not like completely about Selenium, but along with the Selenium in between, not a complete, but yes, in between we will be having some of the introductions about how we can apply the OOPS concept in the Selenium. Okay, so you people know like OOPS concept, right? Like what are all the OOPS concept available in the Java? Are you guys aware of that?
I am aware of that.
Okay, so yes, so the Selenium automation, like how the OOPS concept we will be applied in the automation testing. Okay, so then we have some of the switches, alerts, and the windows. So how to switch from the one browser to the another browser. Okay, and you guys will be knowing, right? You get some alerts in your application. So when you have some web application or just say like you have some WhatsApp, like let us consider some of the real time application. So where you have WhatsApp, where you just keep on getting your notifications from the different applications in your mobile. But yes, I'm just talking about the web automation, not about the app like mobile app automation. Okay, so yes, in the web you will be getting a lot of notifications, right? That is nothing but alerts to close the some of the windows or some of the ads you will be getting. So how we can handle, so manually how you guys will do, so you will be just closing that particular pop-up. And in the Selenium we have some of the pop-ups and the alerts available in the WebDriver. Okay, so we'll be learning about how we can handle some of the multiple windows in the Selenium. So multiple windows is nothing but when the multiple windows have been opened, and how we can handle it by the unique identifier or the unique address. Okay, so yes, and along with that we'll be learning some of the basics of how we can handle the iframes using the Selenium WebDriver. Okay, so yes, yeah, we have then followed by we have some of the action classes. So in the Selenium we have the action classes. Okay, that is nothing but what are all the actions that we are performing with respect to the web application. So the action class is nothing but we have a right click and a double click in the Selenium. Okay, so where you will be performing some of the drag and drop. So as Siraj, I'm so sorry to spell your name incorrect. Okay, so
That's all right.
okay, so yes, so as he told, like he wants to learn about how we can extract and read the file from the Excel, correct, right? So yes, followed by we will be learning about how we can drag and drop. Okay, drag and drop in the Selenium, mouse over actions in the Selenium. Okay, and yes, some of the basics of the robot class, like what is the robot class and how we can perform the mouse events in the robot class. Okay, and as described in the content course content, we'll be learning about the TestNG framework. So how we can install the TestNG and how we can run the what are all the test annotations that are present in the that are present in the TestNG framework. Okay, so yes, and also why we are going with the framework is basically because in the Selenium WebDriver we cannot get the report, correct, right? We cannot generate any report like how many test cases have been passed and how many test cases have been failed. So basically, in order to support that, in order to get the generate the report like in the XML format, we get the report like how many suits have been passed and how many test scripts have been failed. And also in the TestNG, the parallel execution is possible by grouping the test annotations. Okay, by grouping the test scripts. Okay, like parallel execution is nothing but when you have to perform some of the multiple test scripts. So for example, if you have some of the test cases in the manual testing, for example, if you have some under test cases, so how you can perform how you can perform in the automation by parallelly. Okay, we can perform parallelly by grouping the test scripts. Okay, and there are some of the dependencies available in the TestNG. Now, as I told, we can generate the TestNG reports. Okay, and TestNG data providers and followed by TestNG priority. So for example, if you have to perform some of the test scripts, okay, you guys know about what is regression testing? Can anybody tell what is regression testing? Hello people, I just want you guys to be more interactive.
So regression testing basically
Okay.
is something when we enhance any modules. So we do the testing to check whether any other modules are affected because of the change that are deployed in this particular module.
Okay, so like whatever the new functions have been deployed in the application, so we will be ensuring that the previous fixed bugs have been not been impacted, correct, right?
That's
We
right.
have been
That's right. Yeah.
ensuring that it is working fine. Okay, so yes, this Selenium automation, like basically we will be understanding how to perform the regression testing. Okay, with how we can automate, like every time the new build keeps on coming, correct, right? So if you are using some of the social media applications, okay, like if you are using some LinkedIn or any other social media application, you see like there is many functionalities keeping on adding to the application. So we have to ensure that the previously if any bugs were there, if it is working fine or not, and we have to, for every single build, we have to keep on running the test cases, correct, right, in the manually. But in the automation, what we are doing is we are writing a scripts and we are running that particular test scripts. Okay, got it people? So yes, and as I told, we will be covering about the TestNG cross-browser testing and the data provider with the Excel. Okay, and yes, this one I already mentioned, like the TestNG parallel execution, how we can perform the parallel execution, and how we can re-execute the failed test cases in the TestNG. Okay, yes. So yes, before that, we will be understanding some of the basics of who doesn't have a knowledge about automation. In a very few hours, we'll be understanding about what is automation and what is the process of automation. What are all the components of automation? So as the other person told, I just forgot the name. Like he told, he wants to understand what are all the interview questions that will be asked with respect to Selenium. Correct, right? Suresh or somebody. I just forgot your name.
Yes, Santosh, yes.
Santosh, yes. Thank you. So yes, what I was trying to tell. Yes. So as he told, he just wants to understand what are all the interview point of questions that will be asked in the Selenium. So we will be covering those questions as well. Okay. Some of the interview concepts as well. Okay. And yes, yes, this one we will be not covering performance automation testing. Okay, so yes, yeah, and all these things will be as it's already mentioned. I already went through the walkthrough of all these concepts. Okay, that comes in the browser commands as well. How we can maximize the browser, navigate to the web page using the URL. Okay, and the script to get the title of the web page and to print it in the console. Okay. So yes, there are different types of locators available in the Selenium. That is, people, you guys know like what are all the locators that is been available? What are locators? Any prior
Yes.
knowledge? Yes, please.
Yeah, I do have that knowledge, but in my organization currently we are using only XPath, nothing else.
So yes, you are not aware of what are all the locators that are being available in the
No,
WebDriver.
I am aware about that, but what I'm saying, we are like currently I'm working for a organization. In that framework, we are using only XPath, not any other locator.
Okay, okay, awesome, got it. So you are using only the XPath locator and not any other locator. Okay, got it. Thank you. So yes, so we have a different types of locators. So how we can write the XPath? Okay, we'll be learning about how we can write the XPath. Okay, so yes, and we will be learning also some of the web pages. And I have not mentioned all the things in the course content, but yes, so I'll be covering about what are all the like how we can automate some of the web applications as well. Like for example, Facebook sign up have been mentioned here, but yes, there will be multiple projects that is not projects, that will be multiple practical practices will be covered during the session. So whenever you are learning some of the concepts, for example, you are learning about some how to navigate, browser navigate, so I'll be sharing you some of the URLs, and parallelly you guys will be trying up with along with me and having hands on with some of the how we can perform some of the actions using the Selenium WebDriver. Okay, so yes, all these things, yes, automation for taking the screenshot. So how we can take the screenshot and how we can save that screenshot in our desktop. Okay, so we'll be covering these concepts as well. Yes. Okay, and also introduction to the TestNG testing. Okay, and adding the TestNG as a jar file to the Java project and creation of the Maven project. Okay, how we can add the TestNG dependency. So anybody know about how we can add the TestNG dependency? Any basic idea of it? Just
Yeah,
answer.
yeah. Like if it's a Java project, we can download that test.ng jar file. If it's Maven project, we can just add a Maven dependency for Cucumber test.ng.
Correct, exactly. Okay, so yes, so we'll be learning about the TestNG jar, I mean the TestNG dependencies, how we can add it into the Maven project. Okay, and also the TestNG annotations with the example. Okay, so yes. Yes, coming to the Cucumber. Okay, so yes, like we'll be understanding. So Cucumber is a plain English language, correct? Right? We write the test scripts in the test cases with the. It has its own Gherkin format, correct? Right, people? Okay,
Yes.
people who have some basic
So
knowledge.
that's
Yes, so yes, it has some own standards. So how we can use we have some of the commands in the Cucumber. So how we can write the frame, how we can write the test cases in the Gherkin format. Okay, we'll be understanding that first, and then followed by how we can integrate the Cucumber with respect to a Selenium. Okay, how we can download and install the Java. Okay, I'm so sorry, this has already been repeated in this. Okay, yes, so how we can install the Cucumber Eclipse plugins. Okay, and download Cucumber for the Eclipse. Okay, and we'll be learning this keywords. Okay, it's a keyword. Gherkin keywords are present. Okay, how we can write the Cucumber, how we can write the Selenium test cases in the Gherkin format. Okay, so yes, parameterizations in the Cucumber, that is nothing but data driven testing. Okay, and the test engine annotations. Okay, yes. Yes. So yeah, and we'll be learning about end-to-end Selenium test and also the convert Selenium test to the Cucumber. Okay. And along with that, we'll be reading about the, we'll be learning about the file reader manager and the WebDriver manager. Okay. So yes. So people, any doubt till here? I just gave you a walkthrough. I know I have not explained anything in depth, but yes, any doubt till now?
There is not about doubt, but some suggestion.
Yes, please.
I would say instead of going through all the basic, I think most of people, whoever is joining to this course, they know that basic. I think it should be like jumping into the framework level using Maven project.
Okay.
Like while we will be doing the Maven project itself, then we will learn all the basic as well, right? So I don't think we need to. I mean, just a suggestion. Don't take otherwise. Okay, please.
Okay, got it. So you mean to say you guys does not need any basic introduction about the Selenium, but you just
No,
directly
no, no,
want
no,
to
no, no,
to
no,
the
no, no, miss,
frameworks?
no, no, no. I'm saying basic, like introduction is fine, right? But
Okay.
if you scroll down a little bit more, like where it said WebDriver command, right? All those command will be learning while developing a framework itself, right?
Correct.
So if we go through all that uh, basic, and at some point we will be starting the framework, I don't think that time will permit, because you mentioned 45 days, right?
Yes. Sorry.
You mentioned 45 days, right?
Correct. Exactly.
So I think time will not permit all those if we go one by one, whatever you mentioned in that what document. It's just a suggestion, okay? I'm not saying you will take it or that's up to you, but it's just a suggestion.
Okay, cool. Yes, thank you. So let me work on it and how we can just add up and how we can modify or something once we start the sessions, and based on the people's understanding, like directly if I move into the Selenium frameworks followed by with the how followed by the webcon, like without explaining some of the basics. But yes, the basics will be having a quick coverage of all the basics. Okay, so where we'll be covering about what is automation and everything in the initial 2 to 3 sessions only, and I assure that it doesn't take much time to understand some of the basics concept if you guys already know some of the prior knowledge of the Selenium. Okay, so yes, anybody else, people?
Yeah, I think I need all the basics. I'm new to automation. I've been only doing manual testing.
Okay. So yes, that is what it was. The course is about. Yes, we'll be covering the basics as well. Yes, yes. Anybody else?
And hey, hi. Is there every session will be recorded?
Yes, every
And
session will
then,
be recorded, and you'll be having an access throughout. Okay, and there is no time duration, or you do not have any bandwidth that you have to get. You can access the recording anytime.
okay, thank
Uh,
you.
it's not just for during the course, but also once you complete the course also you will be getting an access for this.
Okay,
Don't
got
share
it.
with
Yeah.
anyone else.
Sorry.
I said, but don't share with anyone else.
Yes, so the access will be basically given for the like whatever the mail ID you will be giving, right?
I mean, there is so many ways to share, right? So some people have and some people they do.
Okay, so that is
That's
up
what.
to, yeah, that is up to you people. But yes, as per the institute has some of the security in the sense like they give access for only the people who has been registered, and it is nowhere being people who is able to access from apart from the not registered people.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's it. And one more question, like the when is a regular session will start? Every time will be the same time?
Yes, it will be on the same time. Like whatever you guys have been attending today, like I'm not sure, like people are from anybody from outside India or
Yes,
everybody
I
from
am.
India.
That's why I'm asking that question. I'm outside from India.
Yeah,
Okay.
I am too.
Okay,
Okay.
so you guys are running a time zone of morning, is it? Or
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, in the morning.
Yeah.
okay, yes. So every
No,
day.
actually, I'm running in the midnight.
Oh, okay. Yes. So
But
yes.
I'm in the morning, and but still I'm also working. My laptop is open, but I join from my personal laptop. So It
So
would be
is
very
that
difficult to
possible? You
learn.
can just move this class sometime little earlier, like 1-2 hours earlier
No,
to this
not
time.
actually. Yes, because have been coming up, like people are from India as well. So, yes, we will be starting another batch soon. I'm not sure when it gonna commence, but yes, we'll be starting up the other session, where it will be morning batch for the Indians and the people running out of India time zone. The session will be during the
Yeah, morning India batch is okay for me actually.
Yes, correct. So that will be, I'm not sure when it will be commencing or something that, I mean the upcoming batches, but yes, this current batch it's been already been fixed for the previous batches as well, like where we have commenced saying that it will be on this 8 p.m. on the Indian Standard Timings.
Okay,
So it
so
will be just only weekdays. If it's a weekend, then it's okay for me. But this I have to work also. Today I don't have
yeah,
any
for me
meeting or
also,
anything.
even I'm working, it'll be okay on the weekends for me also.
Okay,
At
so
least if it is not in the Indian morning time, it is okay for me in the weekends. Is it possible?
yes, so you can do one thing. You can contact Kumar sir, okay, and you can just communicate with him. And meanwhile, I'll just work on it with him regarding there is some of the requests. And thanks for letting me know like your inputs about the timings. And let us think and work on how we can just go with it, okay. But currently, we have been fixed on this time. But yes, if you have like if the majority people have been request, if there is more requests for the other time zone as well, so we have to just work on it. But yes, currently it will be this particular time as and it
I
will
mean,
be, yes.
we do not need actually other time zone. If it's an weekend, that is I think appropriate for everyone. But in
Sorry,
weekdays, if it's
you are just
weekend, what
Yeah,
I'm saying, if
even
it's a
just
weekend,
1 or 2
will be good.
hours before also is okay for me. So weekdays also is okay for me. Just at least 1 or 2 hours before is okay for me. Actually, I'm at around 1:30 in the night. So you
oh,
understand, right?
correct. You are from Europe, is it? If I'm not
No, I'm from Sydney,
Okay,
Australia.
okay, got it. Okay, cool. So yes, let us work on this. People who have a request on the timings and who just want to. So yes, and from to this demo session, I mean this session, the public session will be only for today, and from tomorrow the regular session will be beginning. Okay. So yes, if any if you guys have any request about the timings or anything, you can just directly contact Kumar sir, okay, and we can just work on it like what best we can do on it, okay. So yes.
So how many days is it going to? I mean, is it for 2 weeks or 3 weeks?
Yes, it is for 35 hours, where I can say it will be until the 26th or 30th of this month. Okay, there is a plan of extending of one or not just 1 or 2 sessions, but yes, there is a plan of extending at least some 3 to 4 sessions if in case something has not been covered yet.
Okay. So do we have any practical lessons here?
Yes, so that is what I told. This session is all about the course is like the session is for 2 hours. Okay, so for example, if I just explain you how we can navigate or launch the website, okay, how we can launch the website. So I'll be just giving you some. I'll be giving you the introduction. I'll be explaining you how you can launch the website, and parallelly you guys will be executing, and I'll be calling people randomly to share the screen and do it practically, so that if you guys are missing out anything, I'm there to help you and guide you and to take up with the further. Got it?
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Yes. So people, anything else? Anything else, people?
From my side, I think I'm good, but just only if it's a weekend, so that is not going to happen.
Okay, so you're
I
not
don't think.
okay with, you mean to say only on weekend, is it?
I mean, a weekend is will work for me, but weekdays. like this is not going to work from tomorrow, because today I don't have any meeting. Tomorrow I have meeting on that time, 11. I mean 10:30 to 11. So how I am going to join this class or going to join that meeting? First I
Correct.
have to join that meeting to keep my job, right?
Correct, exactly. I got your point. So yes, people who have the comments of the request regarding the timings on the other time zone, yes, if you guys could have like based on the majority of the people, as I already mentioned. So based on that, we will be just swapping, not swapping anything, but yes, if there is any chances of having then another time zone session as well, I'll let you guys know regarding that. Okay, so yes,
Sure.
yeah, apart from Siraj, anybody else, people? Yes. Anything, any doubts, people, regarding the course? Okay, you guys understood like the contents, right? What we'll be covering?
Yeah, we understood.
Okay, cool.
I mean, course content wise, everything is fine. Everything like whatever you mentioned, and everything is fine. Looks good to me, and it will also make more sense when we will go for practically. But problem is timing.
Got your point. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So, anybody else, people? Naresh, Minas,
Yeah,
Bharat?
hi, hello.
Hello. Yeah. Hi, Minas.
Yeah, hi. I have one question that once we have covered all the topic, is there any project you are going to work that
Yes,
we
so we will be,
discussed about?
yes, yes. So we'll be working with the project parallelly. So if I'm just explaining you some of the regarding the website launching or something, it is all about practical, right? So yes, we'll be working on the project. Okay. So parallelly, it's not about you will be learning every theory concepts. It's not a theory, right? Somewhere where you will be just learning something and you are not applying it anywhere, it will be of no use. Correct, right? So every for every method or for every concept, like if you have to take a screenshot of something, okay, so yes, we'll be launching the website and writing the code with respect to how we can take the screenshots, okay, and how we can read the data from the Excel. All those things we'll be covering parallelly, and yes, along with that we'll be automating few of the projects. So yes, you'll be getting to know about what projects you'll be working on in the upcoming session. Like if you have some of the like Facebook, okay, so we can learn to we'll be learning about how we can automate the entire Facebook application or some of the e-commerce application like Amazon. Let us consider Amazon, how you can log in the application and how you can pick the product from the basket and add to cart and verify the number of carts that number of products that has been added in the cart, and how you like the entire process of the e-commerce, that is nothing but entire process of the purchase. Correct, right? So we'll be learning about how we can automate the entire application of Amazon. Okay, so similarly parallelly we'll be learning about many of the projects, and I'll be giving you some more of the assignments every single day for you guys to work on and come up with the questions on the next day. Got it, Minas?
Okay, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got it.
So, yes,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Yeah. Yes, anybody else have any questions? So yes, people, I'm just asking you one basic question. So what do you mean by automation? So why we are going for automation, and why not manual testing, and what is the difference of the difference between the manual testing and automation? So any guy, any people, any guy can explain this.
uh, reduce the manual effort and save the time to go to the automation.
Correct, yes, to in order to reduce the manual effort, yes. And apart from that, people.
If you have any continuous, I mean, kind of regression testing we use,
Okay.
Not because if every time we need to test, yeah, we keep on testing one particular function. We keep on testing every time, right? So we can test automate that thing, and it will be useful for. We don't use to
Correct.
test every time manually.
Yes. Basically, you mean to say about the repeatability, correct, right?
Yeah.
So automation test, it can be repeated multiple. I mean, we can repeat it multiple times without
And
the
also we can use in single time we can use multi-browser testing.
Yes, that is nothing but cross-browser functionality where you can automate the multiple browsers. Correct, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and also the efficiency is very faster. Correct, right? Like where you can run the automation test scripts very faster than the manual testers. Okay, and where you can get the quality of the software. And also the reliability is very more compared to the manual testing, whereas it reduces the risk of the human error. Correct, right? So in the manual, like you may not get the accurate results, where you will be sometimes missing the to cover the entire functionalities. Some of the small text also being missed out. But yes, in the automation, since we'll be writing the code and keeps on executing multiple times, so the reliability is very more compared to the manual testing. Okay, so people, anybody know about what is CI/CD, continuous integration or continuous deployment?
Yes.
So
Like,
yeah, you carry on. Yeah.
yeah, you can go ahead.
So yes, anybody else? What is anybody heard about it? Like what is CI/CD, continuous integration and continuous deployment?
It's a process, or I would say it's an automation process, which is automatically can be trigger the test.
Correct.
For an example, let's say we have a framework, and we'll be developing in our local system only.
Correct.
So once framework is like that framework does not have access to anyone.
Correct. Yes.
So we will push that to Git, configure with Jenkins, and run through Jenkins. So it will that's one way it will have access to whoever access to Jenkins as well, and also can be configured as a automation. And once a build is completed, test will automatically start.
Correct. Awesome, Siraj. Yes. So the continuous integration process is very high in the automation, like as he told, where the like if you get any errors in the software, like the developers regularly merge their code. Correct, right? They keeps on integrating the code in the Git repository, like multiple times a day. Like if there is any changes, or if you get any automation build immediately, or if there is any change of code in the software, so each integration triggers an automation build process. Correct, right? It keeps on integrating immediately. Getting people? So you guys know,
Yes.
anybody tell what is unit testing? So this basically we'll be having this continuous integration during the unit testing. What do you mean by unit test?
Unit test is something just a piece of code is working as expected or not.
Correct.
And that
Exactly.
unit test
So,
is
yes.
mostly conducted by developer.
Correct.
We will not be running or will not be writing any test cases for unit. We will be mostly doing for smoke and regression.
Correct. Exactly. So yes, the automation, like automated testings will be running against the newly built code. Okay, to ensure the integration correctly. It has been integrated correctly with this existing code base. Correct, right? Okay, so yes, we'll be learning about some of the basics and understanding about the CI/CD pipeline as well. That is nothing but why we are going with the like what is the benefit of the CI/CD is because it provides the faster delivery. and it reduces the risk, and the consistency is very more. Okay, consistency is nothing but where you can practices like it where it ensures the developers to practice across the development, testing, and the deployment phases. Getting people? So why we are going for automation testing? Getting it? So yes, let me give you some
in simple way, we are going for automation to make company more money.
correct, exactly. That is cost effective, you mean to say.
Right.
Yes, awesome, Siraj. Yes. So, like the initial setup of and the maintenance of the automation test is investment is one-time investment where they can save time and money. That is what you mean to say, right?
Right.
Yes. Awesome. Yes. So yes, yeah, people, anybody else, I want you guys to just have an interaction so that I'll get to know what are all the inputs and what is running in your head with respect to the automation, to understand like what you guys have knowledge of it. And Aarti says we need more of hands-on, not the theory regression. Okay, got it. So yeah, yes, let me just share my screen. Yes. So yes, this is the first session and also the demo session. Yes, we will be, I just cannot give a direct of the commands how we can run in the web browser. But yes, in the upcoming session, you'll be understanding about how you can run the test scripts as well. And yes, let me just, yeah, my screen is visible, people.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
So yes, yeah. So Aarti, first we were to understand the like how to write the XPath. You are aware of that already?
Yes, I'm aware of that already.
Okay, so yeah, like people who are not aware of it, like it is not even, right? Like everybody, it's not that everybody have an hands-on or something, and some person said that he is from the manual testing and he wants to know about from the basics. Okay, so yes, considering everybody's point of view, okay, we will be covering the most of the basic, not most, but every single basics concepts first, and parallelly we will be performing some of the concepts in the practical way. Okay, so excuse me. Yeah. So these are the commands that is available in the Selenium web driver. Okay. So yeah, that is the URL, like how to get the URL, okay, from the browser, and how to get the title, the driver.get title, okay, and title length. That is title.length. How you can get the current URL, okay. And we have a page source, how you can get the driver.get page source command, okay, and the source length, okay. And we will be understanding about the driver.close and driver.quit. So is anybody aware of that what is mean by close and quit? Siraj, you have knowledge of it, like what is close and quit?
Yeah. Close will driver dot close will close all the browser opened by WebDriver, and it will close only one driver which is currently have access by WebDriver.
Correct, exactly. So that is nothing but the current web browser, and to close the uh, um, entire window. Correct, right? So close command will be, close method closes only the current window. Okay, whereas the quit will be closing the entire. It will close the all the browser windows. Correct. Yes.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes, awesome. So yes, and you will be understanding about how you can manage, how you can maximize the window. So in the manually, how you'll maximize, you have a maximize button, right? So in the automation, how you can maximize the button, that is the driver.manage window maximize. Okay. So every single thing. So if I give you an every commands, like if I keep on explaining you every commands in this one session, if people are very new to the session, will be very much upset, like what is she teaching in the very first session with respect to all the commands. Okay, so in the one by one we'll be understanding with respect to the commands that are available in the Selenium, that is nothing but in the WebDriver. Okay, WebDriver commands. Okay, we have a driver dot navigate to refresh, how we can refresh the page. Okay, and how you can clear it. Okay, how you can clear the type text. Okay, we have a clear method. Okay, this says like if the element is a text entry element, it will clear the value. So if I have this value, like if I have the text here, so manually how I'm clearing. So if you find any, like if you give an input in the search field, if you are searching some of the product in the Amazon, so now you have to clear it. So manually, you cannot, instead of clearing it manually, you can use the clear off method. Okay. So this is the clear off method. And you have a click off method, as I told. So driver dot find element by the locators, that is nothing but linked list, quick click off method. Okay, like how you can, it is the mostly common way of interacting with the web elements. Okay. So people, you guys know about the radio boxes, the the check boxes, the radio boxes. Have you guys know about it? For example, if you have any government forms or anything, so where you will be having to select, you have a gender option, like where you have the radio buttons, right? So male and female categories, where you will be manually clicking on the radio buttons. Are you guys aware of this radio buttons?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, what is it? Radio
Say
button.
yes, I'm aware about it.
Okay, yes, Siraj. Uh, yes. So we'll be understanding how you can handle the radio button. So we have to verify whether the radio buttons is displayed. Okay, and is enabled and is selected. So we'll be understanding one by one about all these methods. Okay, and yes, submit of method. We have a submit of method. Okay, so how you can submit the pages, like whatever the changes you have done in the web application, or the in the website, whatever the changes you have done, so it has to be saved it, and once it is being saved, we have to click on the submit button. So how you can click on the submit button with respect to the web driver. Okay, so yes, so people, any doubt till now?
No, no, I think I'm good.
Okay, awesome. So anybody else, any doubt? Hello, people. Request everybody to have some interaction.
Will you be covering Jenkins?
No, some of the basics of the Jenkins will be covered. Like this course will be basically focusing on the Selenium WebDriver integrated with the Cucumber framework and the TestNG framework. Okay. So as it is mentioned for the 35 hours or something, 40 hours only. So yes, the coverage of the within this duration, these concepts, these things will be covering the Jenkins, where you will be have to go up with any other, I mean the other course content where you can get the Jenkins. Okay. So understood this agenda of this course, people? Hello, people?
Yeah, I understand that.
Understand.
Okay. Yes.
Rashana, one thing. Can I talk to you one-on-one after this when everyone will exit that meeting?
Yes, yes. Sure. Sai Kumar, is it? Or Siraj spoke? I am just not.
Shiraj.
Siraj.
Shiraj.
Yes, yes, sure, Siraj. You can just ping me, DM me in the WhatsApp. I'm not sure whether you guys are aware of my. So, people, if you have any doubts with respect to course content or any of the things that has been, since it is the very first session, I am sure that I am not given. Sorry, I am not went with any of the practical session. Just given the walkthrough of the course content, followed by some of the basic commands that is been available in the WebDriver, and what is Selenium, I mean what is automation and why we are going for automation. So that is the first thing, right, that they'll be asking you in the interview, like why automation, what is Selenium. Okay, what is Selenium? I just forgot to ask or tell about it. What is Selenium? Yes, first you guys should be knowing about it. What is Selenium?
It's a tool that is used to automate web applications.
Sorry?
A tool that is used to automate web applications.
Yes, it's a open source tool. Correct, right?
It is an open source tool, open source automation tool, which will support any browsers, all browsers across all the platforms.
Awesome.
And it also supports multiple languages.
Correct. Awesome, Arati. I'm not sure. Yes.
Aarti.
Yes, Arti. Awesome, Arti. Okay. So yes, apart from that, like the Selenium WebDriver, it can also handle the scenarios like alerts, pop-ups, or any of the keyboard or the mouse actions easily. Correct, right? So
Yes,
people,
that's
you
right.
guys are aware of what is the like, as you guys know, in any of the first session where people or any of the trainer will not directly jump into the concept. I hope you guys are aware of that. In the very first session, you will be knowing about some of the basics, then followed by the concepts. Okay. So yes, what are the components available in the Selenium? People, anybody aware of the components?
Basically, it is the Selenium WebDriver.
Yes, Dwarakant.
Selenium WebDriver, Selenium IDE, I think then Grid.
Correct.
Selenium remote control.
Correct.
Yeah, RC. Yeah.
Yes, awesome. So Selenium IDE, Selenium RC, Selenium WebDriver, and Selenium Grid. Okay. So yes, let me just share my screen.
And Rachna, one more, before you can we get the contact of Kumar so that we can discuss the timings for people
Sure,
outside of
sure.
India?
Okay. So yes, you people are there in this group, right? I'm not sure there is.
Yeah, we are in the Isha Training Solutions, and there is one
Okay.
more DNM 2024 Selenium only. I'm not sure which
Okay.
group is
Okay.
exactly.
Okay, cool. So there is Kumar sir's number, okay, where you can just contact him directly if you have anything, any queries. Okay.
Sorry, but just want to know who's that number
Okay.
exactly. I mean,
Okay.
the
Let
person.
me
Yeah,
just
yeah.
call out his number so that you people can check with him regarding the queries.
Thank
Okay,
you.
that is 8019924227. Okay, I'm just passing Kumar's contact number here. Okay, 801995247. 427. Okay. Sorry. And I'm just passing my contact as well. So if you guys have any of the doubts or queries with respect to course or anything, like what we'll be covering or what you'll be learning, so you can just if you have any queries of where you have to discuss one-to-one, you can just contact me or DM me in WhatsApp. Okay. So yes, people, you got the contacts in the chat, right? In the same chat, meeting chat. Siraj or Raghu?
Yeah, I can
Yes,
see.
we got
Thanks, Rachna. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Yes, you can make a note of it. Yes. So before just winding up with session, I'm just giving you one basics of yes. Let me share my screen. I'll be sharing you this code. Uh, yes. So this is one of the project on not an entire project, but yes, so where we have automated, where I have automated one of the functionality. Okay, so what I've done here is we have created a class with a class named as the locators demo. Okay, and this is basically the initialization of the web driver is equals to new Chrome driver. Okay, so where the driver is the object here. So in order to call this object, so the driver dot we are in order to launch this website, we are using launch the website. Okay, so I'm using your driver.get URL. Okay, so yes, in order to get the URL, we'll be using the driver.get URL. Okay, so the URL is this is the URL. So whatever the website you want to automate, you can use this. You can use any URL with the get command. Okay, with the get method. Okay, and so followed by driver.manage window maximize. So what it is doing here is, yes, I'm just not writing the entire code, but yes, this is the already written code, but you will be learning about how you can write the code. Okay. Yeah, driver.manage window maximize. So this will be maximizing the window. Okay, and yes, so how you can handle the pop-up. Okay, and as Siraj said, you'll be finding the X path, correct, right? So you'll be writing the X path. So I've written the X path with respect to the web element instance class, where the element is the object here, and driver.find element by the locator. So whatever the locator is there, I'll be explaining you with respect to the how you can find this X path and return this X path. Okay, so this is the X path, and as I told, this will be using to like the click. There is a click off method that is in the inbuilt Selenium WebDriver, where it performs the click functionalities. Okay. So yes, followed by I've given the search in the search result. In the search field, I've given the input in the search field, like saying with respect to the send keys method. Okay, I am sending the keys as the press your luck, that is the show name in this particular website. Okay. Okay, so let me just run this code, and let us see how this behaves. Is my screen visible, people?
yes, it is.
So you are able to see the automated website? Were you
No,
able
we are not able to see the
Oh,
website.
just
We are
let me
able to
know
see the code
okay, so yes,
where, yeah.
let me share my entire screen. Okay, so yes. So, okay, I'm just running the code. So, what was it? So, the website was abc.com. Okay, yes. People who are from US will be knowing this website. Correct, right? Anybody from US? Okay, it is just a streaming platform. It is similar to the Netflix. Okay, so this is the application, web application here. So what I did here was in the automation, I launched this website, and there is a search field. Okay, in the search field, I had given the search input, and I'm searching the show here. That is, press your luck show. Okay, so my code should launch the website, and by with the XPath, it has to be find the expand the search part, and the search input field should be entered here. Correct, right? And the search result field should be present. Got it? So I'm just running this code once again. So the window is maximizing when the website is launched. Okay. Let me run this once again. So the website is launched, it got expanded, maximized, and the search input is being given here. And we got the search results automatically. I mean, with the automation code. Getting it, people? Hello?
Yes.
Getting it?
Yes.
Yes. Gotten some, at least some basic idea about automation and how we can write the code? Not, I know, like if people are new, you won't be aware of all this commands or the functions, but yes, just checking if you guys got some basic idea about it. What is automation or something? Some basic idea, people
Yes.
who are new to the automation. Okay. So yes, any doubt till now? Hello, people. Any doubt?
Yeah. No, no doubts.
Okay, so yes, thank you, people. We'll be just continuing the session from tomorrow as discussed. And if any queries, you can just reach out to me or Kumar. Okay, yes, thank you all. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rachana. Thank you.
Thanks, Rachana. Rachana, do you know, don't mind if I also have something to talk with you? Can I also stay on the call?
Yes, you can stay on the call, or you can just directly reach out to me in the WhatsApp, Aarti.
Okay.
Or yes, you can just directly reach out to me if you have anything to discuss on. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Thank you. Yes.
All right.